Hi, this is Matthias here. Windsor.ai for Postgres helps you to get data from more than 200 different sources streamed into Postgres in a few clicks. Let's get started. As a first step, you need to register for an account with Windsor.ai. You simply go to onboard.windsor.ai in your browser, register for an account, and then once you're on this main page here, you can select the data sources you would like to connect. For this demo here, I'm going to show you how to get data from Facebook ads streamed into Postgres. So I'm going to show you how I'm going through this authentication process. I click on grant access. Then I'm being redirected. Once I granted access to Facebook ads, a drop-down will appear here. And in this drop-down, I select the accounts which I'd like to connect. And additional settings, such as in the case of Facebook ads, I can specify the attribution window for each account. I'm just going to leave that as a default. The process for adding data sources is pretty much the same for all of these sources we support. Once I'm done with connecting my accounts, I then go to preview and destination. I will then select data source I'd like to stream over. As said, in my case, that will be Facebook ads. And then over here, I'm able to specify the metrics and dimensions from Facebook ads. Here I have a set here. So let's say I would like to make that a bit more granular by adding the ad name into the query. Then you can see now we have the Facebook ads data on an ad set, and campaign level with clicks, impressions, and amount spent as the numerics. Then once I'm happy with the query, as a next step, I would start adding a destination task. So you click on Postgres over here, click on Add Destination Task, and then you can give it a name. So I'm going to call it Dummy Facebook Ads Upload. I then specify the username, the host, and the database name. Now here it is really important that you whitelist the IP address given in the instructions here on your Postgres database so that the insert. Then I'll also specify the password here, then the table name, and then the schedule here. This is the time of day when the upload will happen. I'm selecting 3 a.m. here. So data is streamed into this database at 3 a.m. daily. Then I click Save, and then the data should be arriving in the database. Now the upload is okay. So when I go into VS Code, which I have connected to my Postgres database, I should then be able to refresh. And then the new table appears here. And I'm able to preview the data, show table records. And here is my data. So now the upload is done and the data will sync every day. Now, as a next step, what you would do is you would set up all the other data sources and the different tables you'd like to have synced on a daily basis. And then once you're on a paid plan, you can also backfill data, meaning you can get historical data for the last year or 2 years synced over into your database. Thanks very much for watching and enjoy working with our connectors.